So Dutton, you're now going to be taking charge of things here at Walsall. Just talk us through, your thoughts on the overall process at the moment.
Well, I haven't had a chance to really digest it. It's all been a bit of a whirlwind from yesterday morning, finding out the news, and then the chairman offering me the job till the end of the season. Obviously, want to give thanks to him for giving me this opportunity, and I'm going to try and take it with both hands.
I mean, it must mean a lot for you as a young coach to have the trust put in you by the chairman to take this club forward for the next 20 games.
Yeah, the chairman and the powers that be above, they've took a risk with giving it to myself to the end of the season, young, inexperienced coach, but I feel confident and I'd like to repay their faith, and I'll do that by winning football matches. So looking forward to tonight's fixture and trying to get one on the board.
And obviously everything happened on Monday. The conversation was there. Darryl Clark left the football club, but what was the conversation that you then had with the players? Because obviously you would have gone straight into training with them ahead of tonight's game against Cheltenham.
Yeah, it was brief with the players. Obviously, everyone's head was a bit scrambled by the news, so it wasn't war and peace with them. It was basically, we need to be professional. We've got a massive game against Cheltenham tomorrow night. Let's focus on that. Let's work on the tactics and get to work. And then after we get the game out the way on Tuesday, we'll sit down as a group, coaching staff and players, and we'll devise a plan moving things forward.
And does much change for you now? Obviously, there's 20 games, including the Cheltenham game tonight. Does anything change for you from your perspective? Obviously, you move into a new role, but are you going to be bringing your own ideas into this role now?
Yeah, I mean, last night was my first sleepless night of the season, so it's a lot has changed in terms of, rather than me thinking about coaching and how to put on the sessions for the players, I now need to think about every player, every staff member at the football club, and what my decisions and the ramifications of my decisions now with them. So a lot more to think about for sure, but no, I'm looking forward to it. I've got my own fresh ideas. The gaffer and I were a good partnership because we argued a lot. We created discussions. He had his way of thinking and I had mine, and we always found a common ground on it. But there was that creativity there to have them arguments and to discuss things. And I'm not going to start preaching about my ideas, because the gaffer, he's got 4 promotions under his belt and I've got 0. So what I'll be trying to do is chip away at what I think's the way, how I think the way is to play football. But it's not going to be done overnight. It's going to be a building blocks and a progression.
For you, it must be good to have been in around almost the same set-up group for 18 months now. You're not coming into a group that doesn't understand you, doesn't understand the way that you work, and vice versa. They will know what you're about.
Yeah, I couldn't have had a better group of players to take over for the remainder of the season. I mean, credit to Darryl. He's created a group here with a fantastic work ethic and mentality about them, and they won't get flustered from now till the end of the season. They'll roll their sleeves up and look forward to the business end. And no, it's a credit to the players. I couldn't have asked for a better bunch, to finish the season.
And you'll be joined and helped through the remainder of the season by Matt Sadler, who's a player coach, and Mike Taylor, as well as Callum Hayes, the analyst, Mark Chutchman, Mark Bradley as well. Having a solid group there for you as well to take you forward must be good for you as well.
Yeah, look, I couldn't have done this without Matt Sadler. He's been pivotal in helping me prepare the lads for this fixture against Cheltenham tomorrow, and also just him coming into the first team coaching environment this season. He's been a great asset for the football club, and obviously a great asset still on the football pitch, as you can see from his recent performances. And in behind that you've got, like you say, Mike Taylor, Callum Hayes, Mark Bradley, Mark Churchman, all these quality staff members who are in it for Walsall Football Club and doing their best to try and achieve success with Walsall Football Club. So all around the board, underneath the football club, we've got good people who want success for the football club. So, I'll be doing my utmost to try and ensure that.
And you mentioned an inexperience for yourself, but you have now been thrown into the deep end, and you're never going to be able to get that experience without going through something like this. So what are you personally looking to take from the remainder of the season?
Well, I'll be trying to take Walsall Football Club into the playoffs. That's what I'll be trying to do. Whether that's achievable or not, only time will tell, but that's what I've got in my head. That's what I want to do. Will it happen? Only time will tell. I haven't managed a first team game of football at League 2 level before in my life, so I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but that is what when my head hits the pillow at night, I'm thinking about, and every decision will be made on the back of trying to make that happen. So yeah, to answer your question, that's what I'll take from it. If we come up short, then I've had a crack at it, so be it, but that's what I'll be doing.